pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on last year's national champions, the Auburn Tigers. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And it looks like that one was touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Robinson. 1st down, looking for more now. To get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Aggressive call on the opening play. He makes the grab. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot, caught down to the 20. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Christino, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded with not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out of the catch made, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
That's an important first down on that running play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep again. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
He finds some space. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Quick throw to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. They get him to the ground. That's first down now at the 28.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
But a quick stop by the defense. Game just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
He flips it to the back across the middle. He's brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be first down yardage. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught to the
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Arizona State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Now the important point after attempt.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Grab by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. First play of the quarter, the offense has a 1st down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressive.
Deep shot toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Really good job here by the defense and coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. It's another deep shot. He's got it right
this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Arizona State offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Here's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. And here he goes. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. When they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. The Sun Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pick up the first down through the air, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag down. This might be coming back. First down here for this offense. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, look, he's checking it deep again. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
He's looking deep again. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Tigers. There was no catching him that time.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Arizona State, 7.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Catch made on the out route.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris,
kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Sun Devils will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Auburn. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Single back, takes the handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that run in the previous play. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Crucial third down play right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
He'll take a deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just...
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. A much needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Arizona State, 14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down.
That is a close call. Almost brought down inside his own end zone for a safety. He's fortunate to be able to get out of there and avoid the safety.
The sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the 1st down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Tries the right with a quick throw. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Going for a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Moves out of the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. He's got his man wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Trying to get the throw off. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Back-to-back deep shots. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. State offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get it.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, ASU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. He's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he's safely making the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
There's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Snides a quick throw. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense is still clicking.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And this pass is on target. Caught. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Tigers. Great connection there for 6 points.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Point after, up and good. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Arizona State, 20.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by name.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Arizona State, 20.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quick throw to the left. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. The senior calls his own number, takes up the first down.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's McCarthy. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. It's a quick grab. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on second and 13. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. Fights off a defender. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, it's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
And the Sun Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. It's a fumble short of the goal line. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. Touchdown, Arizona State. Add 6 more points to the total.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. And is caught for 2 points, making the score look slightly more respectable. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
It's another deep shot. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on
looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's McCarthy. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down. The Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This passing game is still on fire.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he gets into the end zone to further cut into this lead. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands seem all over that to make the recovery. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking deep down the left side. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
36.
Bringing it out, it's McCarthy. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle, it's McCarthy. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Sun Devils are in the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Lawrence. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the Sun Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, ASU.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting, man. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And he gets into the end zone to make the score look slightly more respectable.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
He's running out of time here. Wide open downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's McCarthy. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Incomplete for a third straight play.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. There's another interception. The losing track. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
Arizona State, 44.
Bringing it out, it's McCarthy. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Touchdown, Auburn. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. He fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back anticipating these deep throws.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
Trying for a 4th down completion. The pass rush closing in. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Look, no matter how you feel about teams running up the score, if you want to stop them from scoring, try harder to stop them. This is not grade school. If your team quits early, they deserve every late touchdown they surrender.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. Looking to throw the football. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And is intercepted. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Looking to the end zone. What a catch! The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Trying to get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.